Sorry for the extreme close-up, but what is up, guys? She's here again to bring you guys another unboxing and review of the Hasbro Power Rangers Mighty Morphin Dino Megazord, or Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Dino Megazord, that Hasbro personally did, rather than Bandai of America. I guess I'll have a good aerial shot of the box and everything, so you guys can see it better. But yeah, so, yeah, and I gotta readjust the tripod. Anyways, so, yeah. So, basically, I wanted to get this because, well, I haven't actually had a version of the original Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Megazord, so I thought to get this. I've had the White Tiger Zord from Season 2, and I've had other Megazords here and there, but I personally have not gotten the original quote-unquote Dino Megazord. It's not really a Dino Megazord because only 3/5 of the creatures that make it up are dinosaurs. And when you get into the 6th Ranger Zord, the Dragon Zord, it's literally just a giant lizard like Godzilla. So, yeah. But, yeah, so here we go with the box, which is really, really huge, but it looks really cool. I like the mock-up of the entire Megazord that they have here. They have the pictures of the Dinozords within the set, and then what they can combine into for the Megazord. And then we have the Power Rangers logo for Hasbro, Dino Megazord, the Hasbro logo for and up, and everything. So yeah. So we have on the side here all 5 of the original Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, and then the Megazord again on the side here. I really do like the boxes that Hasbro does for these. They're really, really good. So yeah, so the Power Rangers logo again is right above here. You got a nice shot of the Megazord with all 5 of the Zords right there combined to form the Dino Megazord. So yeah, there's not much that really comes in it other than whatever, but there is a piece of paper to help you figure out how to fold all these. Some of them are easy, some of them are hard, and transforming them back into the dinosaur or the regular Zord forms are a bit tricky. But yeah, let's get this out of the way and take a look at all 5 of the original Zords. So here we go with the Pterodactyl, which it's not actually too bad. I imagine this is basically what was on the original versions made by Bandai. And it's pretty basic. You know, 1992 is when Zyuranger came out, the Sentai that they adapted into Mighty Morphin Season 1. And it's pretty basic with the Zords and everything. But yeah, so, you know, you got all the detailing. I think that these are stickers. They look like stickers. I am just amazed that, like, Megazords don't come with stickers at this point, so you can decal them yourself. But, yeah. And then on the top you got pink right there, which is nice. And then the wings and everything, which these had actually come off, and I had to put them on. And that took a second to figure out how to do that right. But yeah. So then we have the Mastodon / Mammoth. It's called Mammoth in Zyuranger, but Mastodon in Power Rangers. And it's actually pretty good for what it needs to be. Obviously forms the legs and everything. Or not, no. I'm thinking of Wild Force. This forms the arms and everything for that. For what it has to be and for what it is, I think that it is pretty good in regards to everything. So, yeah. Then we have the Saber-Toothed Tiger, which just looks pretty good. Again, a lot of these are pretty basic and everything, and I don't necessarily think that they're missing a lot of details and everything. So yeah. Then we have the Triceratops, which I feel like this one's missing the most paint out of all of them, and the stupid thing is the wheels on the bottom don't, like, move or anything. They're just pieces of plastic. which I personally don't like. I imagine that Bandai had them as actual wheels, but they don't turn whatsoever, and it's just really stupid. You hear that? It just glides across a flat surface. But for what it needs to be, I think most of the stuff being there is fine. And then we got the T-Rex, or Tyrannosaurus, and everything, which I think is actually decent. The back here, I don't know necessarily if it's supposed to do this, but like it's a bit loose in regards to this. Bandai stuff has had a bit of a hit or miss history with that stuff. So yeah. But for what it is, I think it's okay in terms of this new mold and everything. So yeah. It doesn't want to... I think it's the way that I have the legs, it doesn't want to stand up sometimes correctly, but the tail balances it. So right here we have two, I guess, blaster things. I don't really know what the hell these things are supposed to be, but they don't really hook on to anything until you form the Megazord or the tank mode. Yeah. And then we have the sword for it, which the Bandai America one has the sword in a good, like, metallic paint, or even just metallic plastic or something like that. This is just a more bendable kind of plastic. It's a bit... You can just snap it in half if you bend it really far, but, other than that, in regards to this, it just... I don't know, it's okay. What's weird is that you got details on one side of it, but not the other, and I don't understand why that is. Yeah. So, right here we got the thing for the tank formation, which I'm going to try and transform this into. So, yeah. I guess just... this is genuinely just really, really stupid. Like, I don't know. So... okay. So, okay. This is genuinely just really fucking stupid. Okay. I think. Like, some things about this are cool, but I don't know. So... and nothing about it is really too great. Oh my god. Okay. Oh my god. This is what's taking up the most time, and I hate that. Okay, I think... I will probably skip past this shit when I'm fully editing it. Alright. This is so fucking stupid. What the fuck, dude? Alright, this is as good as I'm gonna get it, because I have no idea how the fuck to attach the pterodactyl at all to the back. This is really fucking stupid. I don't really like this mode for it. I know some people probably do, but, like, this is honestly one of the stupidest fucking transformations for this thing I have ever seen. Like, it's cool for the show, but, like, as a toy, this is genuinely fucking stupid. Now, though, to get it into its Megazord mode. Alright, so we have this thing in its Megazord form. And it's not actually that bad, like, for kind of a cheapo Megazord and whatever. It's actually pretty good in terms of details and everything in regards to accuracy and what it needs to be. And I actually do like it. It doesn't have any electronics or anything because they want to make these on the cheap. But when it comes to accuracy, it is pretty accurate and everything, and it is honestly pretty good. So, yeah. So there's really not much else to say. So, yeah. So, links in the description on my chat, subscribe if you want, and I'll see you guys in the next one.